So, hey guys, how you doing? Today's video is on I've started signing up to this daily reckoning. So I get an email every day about what's going on. As you can see, it's a great website. Topics, authors, newsletters, search, all that kind of stuff. I found this one very interesting, where the smart money goes in a bubble burst. Now, I've talked about this before, but let's do it again. The money goes to other smart people. That's what it's about. That's what this article is about. You can see it right here. A simple question without an easy answer. Now, it's not an easy answer. Where does the money go? Everybody who is more educated than you in finance gets your money. People who are smarter than me get my money. People that I am smarter than, I get their money. That's the way it works. So we need to educate ourselves as much as I can. I don't give any stock tips. I don't give any tips on what to buy or how to buy. I just tell you how I do it and what I've done to create a better financial situation for me and my life. And reading this kind of stuff, signing up to as much kind of things as I can, and finding out anything that's about to move. I do Forex trading. As you can see here, this is what I'm doing at the moment. I'm losing $11. Whoop-dee. So, typically, bond prices and stock prices move like a seesaw. One goes up, the other one goes down, and vice versa. If one of them gets walloped, investors sprint for the other. Now, I guess that would be something that people who are not taught to understand their emotions do, by the sounds of it. Because everything I've read about, it's about, even if your stocks go down or your bonds go down, if it's too late, you just leave them. Let them sit. It'll come back. What you're meant to do is you're meant to set yourself up previously. Make sure you've already diversified your stocks and your bonds. Buy a little gold and silver. Have real estate. All of it. An elevator seesaw. They're both expensive, and when one leg is higher than the other chases. In the lingo of trade, stock and bonds are now more correlated than any time in decades. Beware. This is the one. Beware in stocks and bonds. What I'm getting from this is they're telling us that this hasn't happened in a long time. So this is like a signal in a trading situation that's telling you to watch out, because something is about to go down. And both stocks and bonds, I don't know if you saw the report a couple of weeks ago where the Rothschilds are buying gold and getting out of the stocks and bonds and moving their money to other places. This is what I'm talking about. People who are already moving their money have done it or are doing it to save this problem that's about to happen. Okay, so yeah, it makes sense. It's like a spring. Like any kind of recession or repression held together, with a bit of tape and duct tape and waiting for, trying to, make sure that it's actually that it's not going to happen. But sure as shit, over history, it happens. And as I said before in another report, basically, they were saying that, if the Fed does nothing, it's going to cause a problem. If they rate it too high, it's going to go a problem. If they go down too low, it's going to become a problem. Squeeze themselves into this corner where they've really got nowhere to go anymore. Ray Dalio is one of the great investors. Pretty sure Ray Dalio has got the all-weather. So here we go, interest rates. If they raise, it'll have a big negative effect on bonds and asset prices, because obviously they're talking about inflation, raising the rates to keep inflation down because the money situation is getting out of hand. All fiat currencies are printing money like it's, going out of fashion, which is creating inflation, and people are talking about massive hyperinflation. Tens tens of trillions of dollars tied up in stocks and bonds. Only a tiny fraction precious metals and commodities. You know, this is what's beautiful about the precious metals and commodities. If the floor gives way, Smiths asked, what would 10 trillion seeking a safe haven do to a small asset class of precious metals? You know, I've heard of reports of gold going up as far as $10,000 an ounce. You know, whether this happens, I don't know. You know, I'd be happy if it doubles right now with what I've invested in gold and silver. That's good enough for me. The chaos that will arise and euros, etc. Try to crowd the fire exit. I love that. I love that. Look at that. Try to crowd the fire exit, because you know what's going to happen. This is going to be one of those situations where the fire escape is not big enough for everyone to get out. And everyone who's not, is at the back of the bus is going to get burnt. That's what they're talking about here. Whoa. Okay. HSBC just issued a warning. Stock markets moved bare. Uncanny resemblance to the 1987 Black Monday. Now that basically was, I lost my first business in 1989. Eventually got to Australia. There was about 5 employees. I was 18. I was making about 75 grand a year. By the end of that year, early next year, it was all gone. I lost the whole business and owed a lot of money. Well, actually, no, it wasn't that much money, but it was when I was 18. But anyway, this is another great report. So check this out. Have a look at the Daily Reckoning. I just keep looking for as much information as I can. I try and stay away from the mainstream just because they really don't get into the nitty-gritty of it all. That's why I like this kind of stuff. And it gives you a whole bunch of, it does, I love RT. There's a whole bunch of other articles down here. You can find out about what's going on, when it's been released, 14th of October. There we go. James Ricard is another great man to follow, people to watch and look at and then report on. And that's exactly what I want to do. Anyway, hopefully this is helpful. Remember, like, share, subscribe, all that kind of stuff. Information to as many people as you want. Please don't hesitate to come onto the website, say hello, Facebook, Twitter, any of that kind of stuff.